Back. We're live at the World of Wellness. I'm your host today and every day, Jamie Dorley, with the co-host. Welcome back, Joe. I know you had a big week this week, a beautiful VIP dinner you were at last night. This guy, he never stops. So I know you learned so much. We're going to go into some of the things you learned this week. Before we do, we got an awesome day scheduled today.
Well lineup today.
Right? The weather's beautiful. We got free, organic, Italian Piata food. That is going on from 11 to 2 p.m. today.
Today and every day.
Can you get Alex to get to the front, please? Thank you. So we have phones are ringing off the hook. If you need anything, give us a call at 412-922-WELL. That's 412-922-9355. But we get free healthy food going on from 11 to 2. We're doing free smoothies.
The bar is open.
Always open. Free smoothies all day. So let's hear a new flavor. We've learned about the Purple Haze and the Messino Cafe Mocha Protocino.
That name gets longer and longer.
And we've learned about the Chocolate Peanut Butter Cup.
So there was one other new one.
Let's hear it.
Well, this one I really liked. It was double chocolate coconut. Double chocolate coconut. If you like Mounds bars or Almond Joys, throw them away, and you got to try this recipe.
Well, there you go. Chocolate coconut or double chocolate coconut.
Double chocolate coconut.
We have the whey protein, the chocolate coconut on sale this week. So very exciting. We had the pyramid going really high over there with the protein shakes, and it is slowly being depleted. So get them while you can. We're here till 5 p.m. today. Then we wrap it all up tomorrow on Saturday, July 23rd, the last day. So we got a jam-packed schedule today. So we're going to kick it off like we always do at 9:30. And then 10 o'clock, how to get in shape at any age.
At any age.
Because I hear the young people saying, oh, well, you know, I'm young, I don't know what to do. And then as people get older, you know, life kicks in, family kicks in.
I'm too old, I can't do that.
You are?
No, that's what they say.
Oh, you can't even say that, no. And you can't say that because last night we had the pleasure, me and Mia, of being hosts by the NPC and the IFBB. So thanks, of course, to the Prez, Jim Mannion, JM Mannion, Boo Thomas, and Gary Udit. The whole crew was there. And Rico hooked us up with some nice NPC clothing. And it was interesting, we were there because when we went down to watch, the first age group was 80 and over.
What?
Yeah, Charlie Downtown Brown, a long-term bodybuilder and fitness star. He actually looked really good for any age.
Was he let alone in the category?
He was 80 and over. I've seen a 90 and over once.
Wow.
92, a guy from Japan. But 80 and over, guy was in pretty good shape.
Wow.
I mean, the fact that he was even competing, right?
Exactly.
But they went down each level. You can see the different 70s, 60s, 50s. And when they got down in the 40s, I was like, wow, these people are really top notch. So this is a national competition, but it shows you at any age you can change. And in fact, a few years back, Dr. Jeff Bland did some research on this because we always thought maybe 30, 40, you can't really produce any more muscle. But they found in a hospital environment, and they were given IV glutamine, they found that at age 92, they can show an anabolic effect, meaning a muscle-producing effect, when the nutritional composition is correct. Right? So a real easy way to increase that is by working on your protein. So Billy Nicole is going to talk about that amongst many other things today.
I'm sure she'll talk about the BCAAs as well.
Oh, yeah.
We've learned about that as an anti-aging nutrient over the last few months, right? Not
Absolutely.
just for fitness, right?
The BCAAs is fantastic. We have the protein compositions that are awesome to choose from. Of course, you know, doing the program and the diet and everything else always works. So, Joe, maybe you can take this. I got to grab this real quick.
So, you know, and the adage that we always try to live by is, you know, everybody has to age, right? We have to age, can't stop aging. But you don't have to get old. That's the differentiator. That's the difference. Getting old and aging are two different things. And making sure that you age, you could say gracefully, age physically well, age with strength That's the only way to go. That's what we're all about here. That's why these workshops, especially like Billy, that's coming on at 10 today, is so important, because she's not 20 years old, but she's now actively getting in shape. She's training to compete again. And so we're going to hear all about that, and then we're going to see her actually in action. She'll be coming to Pittsburgh for the August 6th professional training event, so she'll be here. We'll be able, and you know what? If you're watching this, and if you watch her program, keep an eye out for her, because she is not going to stop there. So that's at 10 o'clock. And again, remember, you have to age. You don't have to get old. There's a difference. Am I right, big guy? Come on over here. We like to get our guests on camera. He can't speak? He lost his voice. Well, we don't want to hear you. We just want to see your body. That's all right. Come on over. We got a microphone for you. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so this little guy here, he's here to see Dr. Ross, right?
Yes, sir.
Tell him your name and why you come to see Dr. Ross.
Mike Lingner. There we go. Yeah, my name is Mike Lingner. I have a construction business, and I work 7 days a week and really punish myself. So I've had a lot of improvements. I had a bicep tear last year, and I had, after the physical therapy, I thought I was done with,
Yeah.
I thought I was done, and then after you start doing some soft tissue work and stuff like that, it's really helpful.
Good.
So I was surprised how much more improvement after physical therapy.
Yep. You're just about ready to take on Roman Reigns or Brock Lesnar out there?
I think another week.
Another week or so?
There.
Okay, good. And Dr. Ross will be up at 12 today, so he'll give you the insight on how he's helping
He's
guys
awesome.
like that.
Yeah,
All right?
absolutely.
All right, man. Thanks for coming on.
I
All right.
appreciate it.
See ya.
Thanks.
When you're on that camera,
It was funny, my voice just started coming back on the camera.
there you go.
I didn't have any voice at all yesterday.
That's it. See?
Is this whiskey?
Yeah, it's
Better.
actually clear. So. There we go. I gotta be careful. I get up out of the seat, someone jumps right in.
Someone jumps right in,
And
yeah.
this guy
That's
took
it.
right over.
He pretended to be shy.
He's not shy. So we got a great lineup today. We got Billy, Nicole, Howie coming in at 10 o'clock. She is a certified personal trainer. She's an NPC competitor, and she is really getting ready to get her IFBB Pro card. So I think it's coming in 2024. So she'll give it a 2-year break. Hey, by that time I may be ready. Who knows? What about you, Joe?
Hey, if they've got an 80 and over bracket, yeah, why not?
Okay. So it's going to be a great lineup today. So we have Billy, Nicole at 10 a.m. And then 11 o'clock, if you want to become the best version of yourself, it may not be comfortable. At first, right? What they say, right past that temporary pain, you can meet the new version of you. And if you want a world expert to do this, then there's no one better than Christine Klein.
No one better.
Her program is Soul Intelligence. She's been a corporate turnaround specialist for the last 20 plus years. She is a personal one-on-one coach, and she practices what she preaches. So she's been
Soul Intelligence. I love that term. Did she come up with that?
Of course. Yes, that is her trademark name of her program, right? The game-changing impact and how to use your soul intelligence to become the best version of you.
That's right. Innate. It's in there.
It's funny, when we were younger, a long time ago, you probably thought the same thing. We look at our parents or the neighbors and we says, oh, when I get to 30, 40, 50, whatever it is, life's so easy. They have all the answers. They can just kick back and relax. And then lo and behold, we started approaching these numbers and we realized it don't get easier. It gets harder. So we need to get stronger.
I can tell you an interesting little story about that too. When I was in school a while back, I remember we were talking about the year 2000. And so I did the math, and I thought, oh my God, I'm going to be 45 in the year
I was
2000.
be 32. I remember that.
Well, that was 20 years ago. So but your concept, right? Your perception of those things are molded over time, and this is where she can help.
Oh, absolutely. And if you look at, overall, when people start to look at what do I got to do? Oh, this is hard work, right? But the other famous quote I love is that change is inevitable. Right? Growth is optional. So So life's going to change. You know, it may change daily, weekly, monthly, yearly, every 3 years, every 5 years, every decade. It will change. If you look back 5 years ago, you may have some new friends, you're doing some new activities, you know, maybe you've gained some new friends, you've lost some loved ones, right? It's constantly evolving, and you have to work on yourself, which is often the hardest thing, overcoming oneself. And we have world expert Christine Klein, so generous with her time today. So we're excited to have her on. And that's at 11 o'clock today. I think the birthday celebration, today's the last day.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's still going on.
Still going on.
You may have to
Okay.
pop on.
Might have to pop on and give
I'm not
another
sure
little
if
course.
I'm not sure if she heard the first version.
Oh.
So I think you have to pop on and surprise her, Joe.
right, we'll
She'll
do
be really excited. So, and at 12 o'clock today, Dr. Phil Ross, the future. You know, we don't really talk about it enough, but he recently achieved the the Doctor of Chiropractic certification in sports physician, right? So this is a top level that he can do. Plus, he has the TPI certification.
Right. Title is-
So he's approved to work with professional athletes. He's approved to work with world-class Olympians. He's approved to work with professional golfers. I mean, this guy has all the credentials, plus the genuineness and the enthusiasm
The energy.
is
That's it.
incredible.
Yeah,
Take
you
care,
always-
Big Mike.
Thanks. You always know when he's in the house. You always know when Dr. Ross is in the house because
Yeah, a lot more smiles. You can hear the smile around the building. That's really important part of healing is the bedside manners. And no one had better bedside manners than Dr. Weiner, right? Because he was going to get you motivated one way or another to do the program or not do the program. Yeah. But he said we can't have anybody in the mushy middle. Because when it comes to health, you got to go full all in or all out.
Maybe he was the motivation for Yoda in Star Wars, who said, "Do or do not. There is no try." They probably got that from Doc.
Oh, I'm sure they did. One of his many credits. So, you know, the nice thing with Dr. Phil is that he uses some of the traditional chiropractic therapies, right? The adjusting and, you know, the adjusting table. But he also adds in some modern technology, right? He does the trigger point, myofascial release. He does the stretching, the active release techniques. Then he gets a little more complex with the class 4 laser. So talk about the laser a little bit, because I was showing some of that the other day, and it says, that's not the laser my doc has. I says, no, this is the top level laser, class 4 FDA approved laser.
The Aspen laser class 4 is the best of the best because it gets deeper into soft tissue than any other product on the market like it. So if you have taught, you know, everybody thinks chiropractic, it's all about the joint. No, it's not. We've known that. Dr. O's known that forever. But this is a way to get into that soft tissue that surrounds the joints and help it heal. And that's exactly what it does.
Because you think about, if you hurt a muscle, they usually heal pretty quickly because the muscle has a huge capillary system. That's why if you're working out or you get a good pump going, right? But the joint, right, the connective tissue, the tendons, the ligaments, they don't have a great vascular system. Actually, it's really poor, right? Because it's got to hold, you know, those tissues together. So it has to be really tough material. Whereas the muscle, you know, a lot more flexibility and movement. So when you get an issue to the joint, maybe you have a shoulder injury, right? Maybe you have osteoarthritis or degeneration, or you've torn the rotator cuff, which is really common, right?
Very common, yeah.
It takes a lot longer to heal because the capillary system, the blood flow is very poor.
Right.
So you don't get a lot of nutrients in and waste products out to accelerate the healing process. What the class 4 laser does actually heats up the joint, makes it more pliable, gets a lot of nutrients to it, waste products away, and that pliability allows them to move and manipulate the joint so that you can get it in the right place and you get to maximize the healing process, which is really an interesting concept. But he doesn't stop there.
Never.
He does the cupping, dry needling, massage gun, adjusting, stretching. He does the myofascial release, trigger point therapy. It's all done.
We've got the inversion table. We've got the
Normatec boots.
Normatec compression boots. It just goes on and on. And it's for everybody. You know, I had my Aunt Mary Pat in here seeing Dr. Ross. because she was having some issues with knees. She was thinking of maybe PRP or prolotherapy. I said, no, get in here first. Let's get him working on you. Let's work on that soft
Give him a
tissue.
chance, right?
That's right.
So those are some of the great things you can participate in today. In addition, we have free food, free samples. If you come in, you may get a free Louis Vuitton sample bag valued at $99. This has all the incredible samples. So what are some of your favorite samples in the sample bag?
Well, I'll tell you, number one has always been Probezyme, the chewable, the number one, the basic one, the flagship product. That chewable probiotic digestive enzyme combination is hands down
Why
the
would
best.
somebody take that?
Well, everybody should take it. And the reason is we all need probiotics. We all need digestive
Why?
enzymes. Well, the food supply is very depleted. And not only that, if you're eating proteins that are not organic, they're going to have antibiotics in them. If you're eating vegetables that are not organic, they're going to have all kinds of chemicals in them. And if you're eating a lot of fast prepared foods, then you're getting no enzymatic activity at all.
Yeah, so why would you take it? Because you're bloated, constipated, acid reflux, heartburn, indigestion, looking to lose weight. Maybe you feel just uncomfortable with
That's an
digestion.
interesting point. Your buddy Paulie, didn't he put a kit together centered around Probezyme?
Yeah.
Yeah, for losing weight.
Absolutely, because
Right?
he says that without the digestive enzymes in a probiotic, he can't get his clients to lose weight. The other thing he found that he just posted yesterday, somebody was down 25 pounds doing our clean and lean kit. So he does the power cleanse, greens, protein, estro cleanse, and the Probezyme together.
Nice.
So that's his secret recipe. But yeah, all these things that people are suffering with, you need the enzymes in probiotic. The enzymes are going to break everything down, and the probiotic are going to change the environment in there and help you detoxify and cleanse the intestinal tract. So Probezyme is one of your favorite. Mine would have to be the sleep time.
I knew it.
So, morning, folks. The nice thing with the sleep time is that it'll help you fall asleep and stay asleep.
That's right.
So if you'd like to come on down, we are open all day until 5. Do you need an appointment?
Don't need anything. Just come on down. You don't even need to buy anything or see one of our practitioners.
Well, you're allowed to buy something.
You're
but
allowed.
yeah,
You
you
don't
don't have to.
I think once you get here, you'll see the difference.
Yeah, and we got free literature. I just helped somebody out with their sister-in-law that was not doing good, so we gave her some good nutritional advice. Free booklet, of course, the NF for Life program. And you got to remember, it's not an either or.
No.
Okay, we're not making any claims here, but her friend was suffering with cancer, right? So regardless of what your diagnosis is or what your plan is, right, you still need nutrients. It's not an either or. You still need to eat the right foods, drink the right water, work on your stress, make sure you're sleeping well, getting the body to move, helping with emotional wellness. These are all important, and probably even more important if you're suffering with something like cancer.
So much more. And unfortunately, many of the practitioners on the allopathic side don't think that it is necessary to feed your body. So where they're getting that, I don't know, but it is. And that's what you can learn. Just
Well,
by
Doc
coming
always
down.
said, if food's not important, then don't eat.
Yeah, don't eat and see what happens.
Yeah, eventually nothing will happen. You'll be very sick. So you have to go back to the basics, right? And don't look at this as an either, I'm going to do natural, I'm going to do pharmaceutical. They all have their place. We just need to know what order are we going in, and when do we pull out the heavy artillery when we're in a crisis mode, right? So that doesn't mean you leapfrog or discredit or stop doing the nutrients. It means you may need to do other things at certain times. So the nice thing here with our team at World of Wellness is we're going to help you have a plan of attack.
Well, sure, and we've got all of we have testing here. We can combine them. All week long, we've been having people do Zytos and then go see Jeff Nisnik to get it refined.
And what are some of the things you've been finding with the Zyto? What are some of the underlying causes that are consistent across the board?
No big surprises, Jamie. Bacteria, parasites, things, emotional stress, all of the things that we're hearing about every single day. And so they take that report, which is a biorhythmic response, galvanic response through your skin. Your body gets asked the questions, it gives up the answers, you can't lie, and then we can fine tune it because it may bring up nutrients you may need. Take it to Jeff, and he works on dosing and specific just for the person. It's been working beautifully all week.
Well, there you go, folks. We have an incredible schedule today. 10 o'clock, Billy Nicole. She is a certified personal trainer out of Michigan, a competitive bikini fitness competitor, and she's going to bring all of her expertise and experience on what do you do depending on the age, and how do you get in shape at any age, right?
Any age, yes.
Doesn't matter if you're a teen, in your 20s, 30s, 40s, or God forbid, in the midlife, right, in the 50s, and then the golden years, which starts in the 70s,
I don't
80s?
know. I'm hoping.
Yeah.
I'm hoping.
It just keep pushing it back. But
Push it
she's
back.
going to help you. And at 11 o'clock, we have Christine Klein on her soul intelligence, how to become the best version of you that you deserve.
You know, today's lineup is really indicative of what we've been talking about, mind, body, spirit. We've
Yeah.
got everything today, so don't miss it.
And then we wrap it up with the one and only Dr.
right.
Phil Ross, your doc, my doc, everyone's doc, and he's accepting new patients. So give him a call, 412-922-WELL, 412-922-9355. You want to buy everything? Come on down. If you can't make it in, give us a call, and we can take care of it right over the phone or through the website. And God forbid you still have a fax machine, we still take that too. So thanks so much for all your support. Look forward to seeing everyone. It's a beautiful day here at 2419 Balwick Road. We'll see you. We'll be here till 5 p.m. Thanks for all the support. Have a great day.